Welcome to my channel. This is Jay Mancini, where we keep the wheels rolling and the cash flowing. And for you guys that are new and have been asking, well, I want to know, how do you know how much a dump truck makes? Well, guys, here it is. 5 factors that determine how much money you make in the dump truck business. So number 1, guys, location, 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 location. Yes, I say location. If you've heard me say it on some of the other videos, why is location number 1? Well, guys, obviously, you probably already know that depending on where you're located will also determine on how much work there is in that area. If you're living in a small town or a small city where there's not a whole lot of construction, well, more than likely that means there will not be a lot of work out there, especially in the dump truck business, right? So remember, the dump truck is just one area of the construction industry. So remember, you got to keep in mind that if you live in a city, are they doing a lot of construction in that city? Are there new projects coming up in that city? Is that city growing? Is it expanding? You know, these are things that you want to look for because that will definitely determine and play a major factor on how much money you can make. Just to give you guys an example, I know that some of the guys, for instance, that live upstate, and when I mean upstate, I mean by in the northern part of the United States, like for instance, New York. I know a couple guys out there and they're like, Jay, we're making like $1,500, $1,400, $1,300 a day here. And I'm like, man, that's really good money. Well, we don't make as much here. However, there's also a difference. Hey, New York, we already know compared to Texas, especially Southeast Texas, cost of living is significantly higher, right? And now, like I always say, things here cost less and they're bigger, right? So a lot of things will come in and play factors like where you're at, the city, and of course, the state. Sometimes also your state can be having different construction projects going on throughout the state. So I know I have relatives in Arizona, and sometimes in the Phoenix area, there may not be a lot of work going on, but there's work going from city to city, like from Tucson to Phoenix or from Flagstaff to Phoenix. So that can also determine and play a big factor on how much work there is, which in return will also determine on how much the dump truck can make. Number 2, guys, type of work. What do I mean by type of work? Well, in the dump truck business, there's different sectors, meaning the following. Are you going to be working just in the construction, like at a construction job site? Are you going to be working hauling out of a quarry, hauling out of a pit? Depending on what you're doing, that can also determine on how much money you can make. The other thing also, guy, is what types of materials you're going to be hauling. Are you going to be hauling dirt, sand, gravel, asphalt? Are you going to be doing demo work? Are you going to be doing clearing? Are you going to be hauling trees? So as you can tell, there's different things that play a big factor on how much money you can make in your dump truck. By the way, guys, there's a video that I would highly recommend you watch, and I'll tell you here at the end of the video. Number 3, guys, rates. So rates are a key factor, right? Dump trucks work by the hour, by the load, by the ton, and that can vary also, guys, depending on where you're located and what you negotiate with the customer or the contractor. So rates is definitely one of the major things on determining how much money the dump truck can make. By the way, guys, I did a video on this, so stick to the end and I'll let you know what video that is. Number 4, guys, truck type and the condition of the truck, meaning there's different types of trucks out there. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some are newer, some are older, and they also haul different weight limits, meaning some haul more materials than others. So if you want to know more about that, again, stick to the end because we also did a video explaining the difference between dump trucks. Number 5, guys, operating costs. So in the dump truck business, yes, there's several operating costs. There's fuel, there's insurance, there's maintenance. Guys, there's permits. And most importantly, if you go and buy a truck using credit, there's a truck note that you have to also put in and consider and factor in as well. And guys, those videos that I highly recommend you watch. First, type of work is 10 things you need to know before starting a dump truck business. We dive in a little deeper. Next, on rates, 3 ways of getting paid in the dump truck business. Next, truck type and condition. We also did a video regarding this. It's dump trucks, types by axles explained, and operating costs, guys. Check out the video, should I buy a truck using credit? With that being said, guys, I hope you found this video valuable. You already know, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Drop a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. This is Jay Mancini. We keep the wheels rolling and the cash flowing.